Hi there, my name is Roger Boger and I'm a retired oral surgeon from Columbus, Ohio. I've been entrepreneurial for the last 16 years. I built energy centers, wellness centers around North America and invest in real estate, and now I'm proud to be part of this global aggregation. My foundation was predicated on the concepts of BizarFinancing to make a more significant contributions to this health and wellness, health and longevity aggregation. Our country and our government is having significant challenges, and those challenges relate to the overhead expenditures that could very well bankrupt the United States of America. And if we don't do something about it and aren't proactive about it, we're going to lose our shirts. Our healthcare delivery system is bankrupting us, and most of the 89 million baby boomers in the U.S. and Canada are not continuously ready to revisit the cut it off, cut it out, burn it off drug factory. So what they're looking for is prevention. And so our health and longevity aggregation is focused on ways to facilitate a reduction in that overhead expenditure. And through these systems and energy centers and through the efforts of the people in this aggregation, I'm quite hopeful that we can make a significant difference for our country and for eventually people around the world. When you're in a room full of so many great minds, bona fide billionaires and multimillionaires, it can't help but rub off. I mean, you have to be practically comatose to not really get significant information from this venue. And the networking possibilities and the camaraderie that occurs and the unified thrust in terms of making a difference is all here. Specifically, I think that the best tool that came out of this for me was how to continue to orchestrate and create systems that will allow our aggregation model to move quite rapidly and to fulfill our vision and purpose, which is to significantly improve healthcare and wellness. Let's say if you look at healthcare providers, many of them who are among the most intelligent people in the country make sacrifices that are unbelievable, and then, unfortunately, don't have an exit strategy. When they understand how they can use this aggregation model and separate their practices into two parts, one which would be a management model, and then the other is their practice model. The practice model can't ever be made public. It's against the law. However, the management part of it can be turned into a public entity. That then adds significant, 20 to 40 times the value of what they would have formerly sold their practice for in their exit strategy. So just for that reason alone, for people who are practicing medicine or dentistry or whatever they're practicing in the healthcare fields, this is a new way for them to manifest the reality of their dreams that they had. Many people entered healthcare to make a difference in the world, but also, they entered it because they made tremendous sacrifices and expect to be financially rewarded. So that reward is back. It's here for those of you who want to embrace this model. It is the future, and if you don't participate in one of these aggregations, you're going to have to compete against it, and that's not going to be very fun. I feel so blessed to be in the presence of Paul and Gordon Bizar and many of the other presenters here, Brian Tracy, who's here today, that to be in the presence of that intellectual greatness and to have the opportunity to heighten my awareness has been truly a blessing. And if you feel stagnant where you are, you need to be with these kinds of great minds. So thanks to you, Paul, and your contributions, Ray, and your contributions that you made, and to some of the other people. It's just been great. It's been great.